And sometimes we work on something so hard, and even if we are curious about something, enjoying the process, sometimes burnout happens. And how should we balance, like, how to say, the productivity or mental health and so on? Do you have some thoughts or tips on to avoid like a burnout? Sorry, it's a big topic. Sorry. Yeah.
It's a big topic, but it is an important topic. And first, again, I think we could save ourselves a lot of trouble and avoid a lot of misery if we practiced listening to those signals from our brain. Very often, they are early warnings, but we ignore them. And we just think that we'll push through. And what's very interesting is that the more resilient you are, the more you have experience going through big challenges, the more you're going to think that, oh, you can deal with it. And you're going to keep on pushing through. And your burnout is going to be even worse because you ignored the signals. So, really practicing listening to the signals. And this is why I love plus minus next as a tool, because it really encourages you to have a little check in at least every week, where you really ask yourself, how are things going right now? And because there's the minus column, it also encourages you to, it's impossible for everything to be perfect, right? So you can start writing about the little signals. Sometimes it can be being a little bit impatient with your friend or your partner. You go home, they ask you to do something, and you go like, why are you asking me this, right? Oh, interesting. I noticed that I'm getting a little bit snappy here. Sometimes it can be having a really hard time getting up in the morning. You're just feeling so tired, and it's been, 3, 4, 5 days in a row that you're dragging yourself out of the bed or you're ignoring your alarm. Sometimes it can also just noticing negative thoughts. And so we have these sometimes. Maybe you're on your way to work or on your way to meet with a friend, and you notice that you have a thought in your mind that's like, ugh, I wish I could just be in bed right now. I don't even want to do this. That can happen if it's just something that happens rarely. That's okay.